Gamers, we're back, and we're back because the bazaar is kind of ticking me off, man. I don't get me wrong, you got to update the game, I understand, but there's 2 weeks. We went 3 weeks in dually meta, no patches, nothing. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I get it, okay, I support that. Then down for maintenance, randomly 2 p.m. peak recording last week, no announcement. Patched this morning, a week later. The patch broke the game, down for unscheduled maintenance at 2 p.m. Pacific time. It's getting a little... You're trying to tell me that they don't have a target painted on my back. I've been so harsh on the bazaar. Oh, the meta's been a little too static lately for me. And then they say, okay, we'll fix it. Sorry, you can't play. I'm trying to get myself involved. Listen, I'm kind of crashing out at the start of this. You got to fix the game. But like... Maybe don't break it in the first place. Okay, that's not fair. That's not fair. Everybody makes mistakes. But also, I'm just one guy. I can crash out. I can be mad if I want to be mad. Hang on, what was my curse? Shame. That's a bad one. That's what they did to Cersei Lannister, man. That's not cool. Although she did kind of... I'm not saying she deserved it for what happened like in that arc, but she was a bad person. But like that particular punishment, I don't think that... I don't really remember what happened. I was going to say the punishment didn't fit the crime, but it's been... Anyway, the point is she blew up the sept, okay? She did, people. I don't know if this bodes well or terribly for today's episode, that this is the way we've started. I'm going to say that it means that I'm on, man. I'm going to say it means that I'm freaking on. Now, if I could just get some cards in my deck, that would hit the spot. I gotta go quick slash, sorry. I don't think I'm a poison Andy, man. I'm gonna have to not do that because I don't want to lose half of our HP to upgrade strikes and defense. I'm just like I guess I'm a different kind of beast that way. Now, I'm not saying you have to patch games at 4 in the morning Pacific time. But I am saying that not a lot of people live in the Pacific Ocean, like east of Tonga and west of Honolulu, okay? So if I'm just from a harm reduction standpoint, it feels like that would be the, for me personally, specifically, would be the best, which is really what I'm trying to argue, I suppose. Okay, shame's gotta go. You literally, you avoid alchemize at your own peril, bro. And then drawing 9 cards immediately on turn 1 seems really nice. Listen, I gotta poison you. I thought about not doing it and then waiting till alchemize comes back around, but you only draw 9 cards on the first turn, man. You know what? Sure. And if there's ever a time to go all in with your potions, it's probably on the elite fights. We had 2 turns of weakness, 3 turns of vulnerability. Not exactly the draw you want to see here, but not bad. I can live with it. I was very much... Actually, we're probably chill, dude. I was hoping we would see Bouncing Flask, but turns out everything's okay. Blue Candle. Adjust glasses, perhaps a little bit more sodium chloride next time. I mean, I do like a Storm of Steel. I haven't really tried to make it work recently, but I have had some runs, like, in my life where it did some work for me, man. You gotta love Alchemize, but at the same time, to me, it feels like if you don't play Storm of Steel here, you're, like, literally throwing. That was 28 damage for 1 energy, man. So, my dream now is don't kill you and then draw Alchemize so we can still get a potion out of this. Well, I'm content with that. We did still get a potion, but it's not really a fair, like, apples to apples type comparison, but... It's good, man. This is good. It's actually totally fine. Akabeko, pretty nice, too. I think we can be a little aggressive on the elites here. I was really hoping to see, like, I was hoping to see Dagger Spray. That's okay. We have many different ways to play this. I'm choosing to play it in the way where we take 0 damage. Hopefully. And also, having a block potion in reserve is like a huge help. You literally accomplish nothing on your turn, so I don't even think I should pay you any mind. This kind of stinks, admittedly, but you know what? It's the cost of doing business sometimes is you take 4 damage. You're literally cooked, brother. I mean, not literally, that'd be gruesome. But like, you're dead. And not like in like a food sort of way, I guess. Sure, give me a dash. Let's just change the subject. You have to die fast. This is a great time for dagger spray. And then alchemize. Obviously order. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I think I'll catch you with this bouncing flask. I think I'm going to do a fire potion, which means we might be able to hold the strength potion. I did make you a little bit stronger. I kind of knew that coming in because I'm not that worried about it. You're going to give me a potion anyway. I don't necessarily think any of these apply. I don't think Endless Agony is like horrible, but it's not what we're looking for right now. Let's go Shiv Plus. I mean, the dream is you draw Storm of Steel turn 1. The dream is you draw Dagger Spray turn 1. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Then you pop your potion. Vulnerability not as useful here. A Shiv? I mean, this is a disgusting first turn, man. This is a crazy first turn. A second Alchemize has hit the deck, man? That seems like it's unbelievable. I gotta flip you. Because you're already flipping around here. I guess a poison potion I don't really respect all that much. A block potion I greatly prefer. Hang on, this is starting to give, it's giving win. Let's not lose that. Do we want a second dagger spray? I think with Akabeko, that could be reasonable, man. I would still like an energy relic, though. Okay, let's see how this goes. To be honest with you, we kind of have to... Wow. They really want to go entropic on this one, man. I'll poison you right out of the gate. Hit you with a big dagger spray. And just do as much damage as possible. 6 is going to take you to 80. That's totally fine. We'd love to have like a Storm of Steel turn. All things considered... I don't think you use your other potion, man. You're going to split this turn anyway. Which is actually unfortunate, because 55 is like not a great number to split you, but... Duplication potion? Wow, they really hate you, man. Like, I personally, like, as a human being, I would have a hard time, like, reconciling the fact that they put, like, almost all the poison on me. That would mess with me. Like, that would play on my emotions or something, but... You know, you're like a stronger man than I am, I guess, in that regard. I am gonna potion up, just, like, to not have to take too many risks on it. Might have been a little unnecessary. Now that I'm looking at the broader conditions here. As long as we don't die, I'm feeling pretty chill. Let's do this the easy way. 39. You're going to split at 28. 27. So we want to get you as close to 27 as possible on a... Ah! We have to hurt you badly. You're going to go down to 18. And then you're both going to attack on the same turn because you literally hate me. Like I represent everything that you're not, and you're gonna kill me as a result. Wow, that stings, bro. Okay, can I say something? I misused the potions. I'm a little tilted at the result there, but I did misuse the potions. We didn't have to go all in on the potions that quickly. It pains me to say it, but it's true. Okay, I'll take a sadistic nature. Sadistic nature, like poison or weakness, can go absolutely nutty. You have to just do this. And you know what? We build back better, or whatever they say. You know? We're gonna come at this one. You don't expect to win Ascension 20 on the first... Can I say something? For a fella like me, on the first 10 videos, anything earlier than that is honestly, that's a celebration. Terror is a debuff, and also just like a valuable card, I think. Let's go Sadistic Nature first. I would love to add... I do really like Panache. I'm going to take a Dramatic Entrance, man. I think it helps us a lot with generating some AoE on very annoying first floor boss fights. That was easy to put it in Staples Business Depot parlance. Yes, yes, yes. I really think you can build something with Sadistic Nature. Now I am kind of like tunnel visioning on Envenom. Do really like Escape Plan. I think we could double up on elites here. And to be fair, I do think that Envenom Sadistic goes crazy, although there is obviously like an energy cost associated with it. Probably should have used like the Cultist Potion. But I thought to myself that we don't need to use the Cultist Potion. Because like the fight tends to not be that many turns. But we're probably like, wow, that was close. Squandering a potion here. Yeah. That's okay, a Dex Potion is good. Shuriken is crazy, too. So you get Shuriken, Shivs, and Envenom, and I think we're like... We're going to the moon, man. Forget Mars. We're going someplace much further away. The moon. This one, you could pop the Cultist Potion. We want to burn... Wow, but what do we'd use Neutralize instead. That's not gonna happen, fella. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Accept the 10 damage, I guess? I don't know. That might have been a little too much. But we really gotta wipe out one of these guys on the next turn. I mean, Leg Sweep... We don't have Sadistic Nature out there yet. I think we gotta take the damage. This is still... I think it's better than good. I don't know if I convinced you by saying that, but I've convinced myself, which is maybe step 1. 7 damage off Sadistic Nature. There's relics that debuff as well. Oh yeah, that stings. That hurts a lot. But I guess it doesn't really matter too much if they debuff if we haven't played Sadistic Nature yet. 9 damage neutralize. A fella could get used to something like that. Okay, let me take a peek at what's coming around the mountain. We should be fine, but I'm a little scared, I guess. I'll take a Dagger Spray. I don't think Dagger Spray was our problem. I would love to start every fight with a Terror. I would love to lose 68 gold rather than face certain death as well. I'd rather have, like, neither, but if you're gonna force my hand... That's what I'm talking about. That's more like it right there. And I gotta say, a Duplication Potion probably is better here. Crippling Cloud works with the debuffs. Who's our boss? Hexaghost? Hexaghost. Oh, they're tempting me, man. They're tempting me. Give me an upgrade. Because if we can make it through this floor, which is a big if, but if we can make it through, man... There's some serious potential. Oh, that's beautiful. A little bit of a overly defensive deck, maybe. You could probably make the argument. I think we should be fine. I am gonna double up on the potions, and I think the secret is you have to duplicate. I don't know why I'm talking so slowly. You have to duplicate Sadistic Nature. 14 damage per debuff kind of goes insane. Now, don't get hooked on that, because we have no means to duplicate that in the future, but... But it's some good stuff if you can get it, man. And Shuriken, I mean, we're gonna clear this easily, I feel. Like, this is 14 damage. No, it is 14 damage, right? For some reason, I thought it was gonna be 28. Which would obviously be, like, twice as good, but... Okay, escape plan. Bit of a whiff, but leg sweep's always there when you need it. It would be nice to kill you before you whip back around. We basically just need, like, a debuff that's also an attack. That can't be done, but I can just kill you like that. Okay, don't get used to that kind of damage from Sadistic Nature yet. I think, unfortunately, you have to take Envenom. It's only unfortunate... Well, maybe it's not unfortunate at all, now that I think about it. And this is more unfortunate, because we got a lot of 2-cost cards. We also have a lot of 0-cost cards, man. So, I feel like I gotta give Sneck... Oh, but I'm starting with 2 0-cost cards in my hand every time. I can't take it. I can't take it. I don't feel like I can take it. I can't believe I'm taking Ectoplasm, but I'm kind of a Stifler's mom for energy relics, man. I'm just gonna say it. I'm kind of a MILF for energy relics. Am I using that term properly? Gen X, Gen Z? Either way, I'm chill about it. You're gonna die. Okay. Good. It's a video game. I can be okay with the enemies are dying. They're literally trying to kill me. This is legitimately self-defense. This is not Envenom. There's no need for us to use Envenom on this one. What we need to do is make Envenom cheaper. By the way, I mean, it's huge. It's YouTube. I expect some discourse in the comments. All I'm going to say is I really think, given the fact that we had 2 innate 0-cost cards between Terror and Dramatic Entrance, Snecko Eye, and let's not talk about Sadistic Nature and Escape Plan, but Snecko Eye struck me as too risky, but you may disagree. Now, an upgraded Poison Stab, I'm going to take it just for the Sadistic Nature buff, but I'm not 100% like sold on it or like thrilled about it or whatever. I would hit you with Terror. You got to do some damage. So you got to burn these artifacts down. We have not played Sadistic Nature yet. But you're in kind of a tight spot, right? Sadistic Nature, leg sweep, a skill potion to bridge the gap. The gap is not being bridged, bro, but I can kill you at least. Greatest use of a potion I've had in a while, I think. Blade Dance seems very important. Envenom plus Blade Dance. Okay, I think we're actually gaining some momentum here. I'm going to remove basic strikes, and at some point, maybe basic defense. Oh, you've probably seen this before. It's called every Slay the Spire video that's ever been made by anyone. But I don't know if you've ever seen it done by a fella like me before. We do things a little differently down here. This. How about this? I would love to play Crippling Cloud, don't get me wrong, but I gotta keep my head on a swivel. This, consider yourself swiveled, buddy. Huge. I would love a calculated gamble. A pre-upgraded calculated gamble it's an absolute no-brainer, man. More shivs to trigger the shurikens and Envenom, and then we're starting to get into some real tests here. You need this. Let's see if we can get like a better Akabeko attack. That's a really good Akabeko attack, man. And then 20 damage. I thought about hitting you with the poison, but I think this was the right play. Because we can definitely put out 18 damage next turn. Now, it was a lot closer than I thought it was, but I told you we could do it. This puts us in a potential position to be able to just upgrade a card at our next campfire instead of having to rest. And you're seeing, like, the true power of this build now, man. Because every time we do damage, unblocked, it puts on a debuff which does 7 damage. So, like, one of the best things we could actually get is, like, is another sadistic nature. But we're kind of, we're playing with fire a little bit, because I don't know if we stack up well against some of the late game bosses. Like the Timekeeper, for example. So we'll Envenom, Terror, Dramatic Entrance, play 3 blocks. This is big, man. Once you get Sadistic Nature out there, things start to look a lot better. And I'll keep you weak. Did you hear me clicking like a madman? Like that, I think that's a good sign. That's a lot of damage. I'm not trying to quote the flex tape guy. Just that is, like, mathematically, that's a lot of damage. I don't know what you want me to say. What do you want me to say about that, man? And then look at the damage we're getting out of the Sadistic Nature Blade Dance and Venom combo, man. That's a skip. I think we're at a great position to keep the deck tight. We have no gold. None gold. Left beef. Huge. We should now try to stack up potions for the boss. And man, if we could buy... Is it Frozen Egg? No, it's Bottled Tornado. If we could buy Bottled Tornado so that we could start with Sadistic Nature in our hands, oh my god. The moon is the least of our worries, man. We could go to Ohio for all we know. That's pretty good. You're already dead, man. I think we might be getting too many escape plans. Starting with Envenom is also pretty huge, to be honest. I think I screwed up. That was supposed to be... You were supposed to die to Dramatic Entrance, but I think I didn't factor in that it wouldn't have Akabeko. I'm feeling very strong for the second floor, man. Huge? Not as huge as I'd like. 22 block, huh? This might be energy potion territory. I mean, you're doing 3 block. That's more like it. Like, that's fairly helpful, but... Things were looking a little rough there. And the bottom of the deck, Sadistic Nature, it doesn't help. Let's just put it that way. Like, you could be doing me a great solid here. That's pretty nice. Would have been nice to get it again, but I am being a little greedy with it all. And everything ended up going just fine to begin with. We do have weak enemies. Like, a heal hook might hit, man. Now, this is a very spicy decision, but... I'm gonna choose to maintain confidence. Huge. Actually huge. Figure you might as well stack it up as much as you can. We got Sadistic Nature turn 1. You're gonna take another turn. Excuse me, this is not fair. You're supposed to take another turn to summon enemies. You're not supposed to do 24 damage naked with nobody on the board. This is brutality. Are you done, bud? You're done, bud. Okay. It hurt more than I expected it to hurt. Let's put it that way. We definitely need to rest. I'm actually feeling like we might... Because how am I going to put up enough block, man? How am I going to put up enough block to stop you? And don't just say you're not, okay? That's glib, Matt Lauer. That's glib. If we draw Envenom fast enough... Maybe I can just kill you quickly enough that you won't get to do your big attack. Ah! I don't think that's the way that's gonna go down, little bro. I don't think that's the way that's... Well, I don't... We put out like a really big turn would be nice here. That's nice. You're weak for 2 turns, so I think we hit you with that. We really... Next turn, we really want to see Blade Dance, man. Blade Dance would hit... It was the first card we drew, you beautiful card. You're going to take 23 damage, you're going to have 11 HP, and no block, right? No block, okay. I'm flabbergasted, but we made it. We are kind of a Tools of the Trade deck. We also are kind of a Malaise deck. Can I just temper expectations briefly here? I don't have any water, but allow me to pantomime a drink. We don't have a great way to recover health after the first boss fight, if we make it to the 3rd floor boss. That would be something that would be mighty nice to achieve. Well, 2 of the 3 endgame bosses kind of hard counter Malaise because they purge their debuffs halfway through. So I'm going 1,000 cuts, man. I'm going 1,000 cuts, and I'm going Cursed Key. Of course I have no gold. I have Ectoplasm. I was like, how am I still stuck at 17 gold? That's a tough one. Let me count the ways. I'm gonna be very greedy here. And I'm going to huge. I'm going to try. Hang on, this kind of stinks. We can't get rid of everything, though. This is going to do 7 damage. How are we going to get out of that one, man? We're not. Well, we don't take any damage, but it just... We lost a little bit of tempo. Anyway, I'm going to fight elites, because I really feel like we're on the outside looking in. If we can't find a way to heal after our first boss fight, or if our deck doesn't become so powerful that we just like don't even have to worry about it. Which I find probably unlikely. I got to take the hit here. Like, we need to find, like, a toy ornithopter or something like that. You're dead? Okay. This is not bad. Potions are important. Who's the boss? Anyway, the first boss at least? Dono Deka? I'm gonna not take footwork, but I was tempted to do so. I'm relying on the idea that we get defense by just killing enemies faster than they can do anything to us. This was a pretty good proof of concept for that. But this is a great run that might be undone by its lack of healing, but I'm hoping that that's not the case. And I'm actually taking steps to make sure that... Oh, that's not a good use of Akabeko, though. I'm taking steps to make sure that that's not the case, if I can, at least. The order of this was all screwed up, man. Okay, we did at least kill the riffraff, but... Okay. If I can kill you next turn without using a potion, that would be nice. Or if I could just slow you down. That's pretty good. Sure, I can live with that. It is going to make... I mean, maybe we have to rest. But I think we really... The only means by which we're going to get relics is by fighting elites, because we have no money. So I do think that we have to kind of commit to elite fights. But the elite fights are not lined up with the campfires, bro. Maybe you'll just heal me? 17 gold for a debuffing relic is kind of crazy. Maybe you could heal me and then I could take left path to fight an elite and get Toy Ornithopter? Maybe you could just give me Toy Ornithopter. That would hit the spot too, man. Mercury Hourglass. I have no choice. It has to be done. It's gotta be you, man. I don't really want to fight the super-powered one. In Venom? 1,000 cuts, terror, dramatic entrance. You know what? After image as well. Should have popped that first, but I didn't realize I didn't have like many attacks in my hand until later. That's my bad, brother. Let's get swept and then hooked. and thrown and poisoned and smacked. We kind of have a dream build for Ascension 19. And I didn't misspeak when I said that, I'm sorry to say. I'm not sure if we have enough for 20, but gosh darn it, we're gonna try, okay? It's a great little Shiv build, there's no doubt about that. Maybe if you would drop like a regen potion, then we could start to have a conversation about this. You might think I'm crazy, man, but I'm not the only one. I'm not sold on... Oh, that was not necessary. I'm not sold on malaise here. Toy ornithopter? Ceramic fish? After everything we've been through, ceramic fish. Ceramic fish. Okay, sure. I do play a lot of cards. You might be like an ideal elite for us to go up against. Be nice to have an after image, though. I'll tell you that much. Okay, I mean, Envenom has to come out. It was the very next card, and then Sadistic Nature has to come out on this turn. I think we got extremely lucky that worked out as well as it did, because we literally had like 16 cards left, and we drew exactly what we needed to draw. Now this is where things are going to get a little tricky. And this is an enemy it can be very annoying. You're already weak. We really didn't draw 1,000 cuts till the end. That's okay. That's okay. We need that. We need this. You're doing 33 damage. It's kind of a lot. I can't do it. I can't pop an energy potion to block 8 damage. I wish we didn't have to take the damage, but we can find a better use for it. That's a mature decision, though it pains me greatly. Better escape plan, man. I have to dodge the elite. I'm so sorry. Like we have to fight the elite, but we have to dodge the elite. Kunai is crazy. I am recognizing the curses that are coming here, but I'll lose 3 max HP. This is gonna be really tough. The Eternal Feather was very helpful. Okay, Kunai, you're a dream come true. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me here. Purge these. Play the Terror. You don't need to play Heel Hook. It would be nice to get the Dex and the Strength, but just chill, okay? The potion is one of the few like levers we have. I was gonna say one of the few levers we have to apply leverage. So sorry to have to do that. We may not even beat the first boss here. I mean, we may. I'm not trying to sandbag. It just it does look a little rough. We've really got to kill Donu, like, well, we got to A, not die, and then kill Donu as soon as possible. Probably it's leg sweep, and then, I mean, Crippling Cloud is not, I got to stop you too, man, so I think it's, this you're already weak, so we're still gonna take 13. This, I mean, I gotta find a way to stop. I guess maybe this is where you use it, like out of desperation, right? You gotta beat the first boss to beat the second boss. That's necessary. Okay, not taking any damage on this turn, but we really gotta get it together for the next turn. Mercury Hourglass, sadly not quite getting the job done by itself. Okay, the Deca has had its strength buffed like so much. There's a chance. I am still alive. I'm going to get one turn to hit you pretty good. Hopefully. I mean, we got a lot of detritus in the deck as well. You got to go, obviously. I would say at present not optimistic, but anything could happen. That's not what I was looking for. Unfortunately, we are dead, but I honestly think we put up like a really good try, man. Now, I think we kind of had a goated deck as well. So there maybe is a level of squandering there, but I honestly thought that that was a pretty good effort. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. Later!